who do we got in that life worth living vehicle going to Chemo day 5?
Yo.
Special guest. Woo! Special guest.
He's a special guest.
He's a man of many talents.
He's a man of many talents.
Hails from Tahoma.
Hails from Tahoma.
He is
Dikagamush.
Derek Kingry. How do you feel?
It's not live. I'm just videotaping. I'll chop it up.
Well, still.
How do I feel today?
Yeah, because remember yesterday when we had breakfast and you made, like, you were having a real hard time getting the food down, and you were just saying, like, the taste of it, and your esophagus, like, just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
You felt nauseous basically eating. Like, how do you feel this morning now?
This morning I feel a lot better because, again, I was able just to, like, settle with it. I fell asleep pretty early, drank a lot of water, and I woke up this morning just being really mindful of it, allowing my body just to wake up. I don't know. I just allow it. I mean, I'm just
nausea. Do you feel like
I feel nauseated. My stomach is like
kind of.
Yeah, but I had yogurt this morning, which was a different breakfast from yesterday, which was like bacon, and it was a lot more harder. So I had like yogurt and berries.
Nice and soft.
Yeah, nice and soft. So like just changing up my food now.
How'd you sleep?
I slept all right. I woke up in between the nights to take a pee. It's because I think I have so much fluid in my body. I'm just peeing through the night still. But I slept pretty well. But it was fantastic to fall asleep and have my friends over watching a movie. And then I wake up and I see this guy in the house. It was fantastic. So,
yeah, sorry I couldn't catch you earlier, but I'm glad I got to catch you.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I mean, we've all known each other since junior high.
You guys have known each other longer,
yeah,
right?
We know. Yeah, maybe
junior high.
Yeah, junior high.
I mean, I moved sophomore year, so that's when I became friends with both of you.
Yeah.
Sophomore year was, I guess, maybe 97 or 96.
Yeah, so it's cool to like Derek was just sharing with me his trip he went to Peru for this nonprofit building solar power systems for people in Peru, and it was just beautiful to see Derek because I've known him since junior high, and of course when you know someone, you just still kind of you still feel connected to them, like them from like when they're still kids.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to hear how how mature like how spiritual and how like amazing you are as a man, just going on this trip and how connected you were with people. So man, I just really want to acknowledge that, man. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Because I've known you, I know you pretty well. We've just through the years.
You know me doing some pretty stupid shit.
Yeah, when we're in our in college.
What
and
a
stuff.
coincidence! In high school, I also did some stupid shit.
I was with you.
Dude, hey, shout out to Brian, bro. It's AKA Romeo. You guys don't know about Romeo.
Doman.
Him and I used to be like, we used to play the trumpet together in junior high and high school, and we were into R&B, so it was like we loved Immature. So
one of my favorite memories actually of you, Alex, is from high school when you came out singing. I swear it was Boyz II Men. Was that right? What was the song you sang at one of the assemblies? I wanted maybe it was Homecoming.
Oh, Homecoming. That was Voices of Theory Say It, actually. It sounded like Boyz II Men.
Oh,
but it was an R&B song.
Okay, yeah, I do remember the R&B song. I thought for sure it was like a Boyz II Men or something like that, but I don't know. It was good though. I remember like,
Is that for the Mr. Tahoma or something else?
He can blast.
That's for Homecoming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a blast, and I was like, he's really good.
Thanks, man.
Always a positive, outgoing spirit from you. Yeah, I remember that always. You always had a smile on your face. I don't think I've ever seen you without a smile on your face, man. Even amidst the news here, you've been positive, and I still have yet to see you without a smile on your face. Alex, it's a long time. It's a lot of smiling.
That's right.
Your face hurt?
That's what these
I exercise my chin muscles.
That's how you practice the smile muscles.
The guy says he's got a strong jaw.
No, thank you, Derek. Man,
Good
I appreciate it, man.
Good attitude and a strong jaw.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Well, it's true, man. You earned it. It's not something I did. You're a good man all through and through. Always have been.
Yeah, given the situation, I appreciate the fact that you do have such a positive attitude towards it. Because like your experience of what you've done in the past, like you're creating it. You know what I mean? Like you have multiple choices. You can be upset and angry about it. You can be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can be down on yourself and, oh, why me?
We
You
go
can have
through
any
those
attitude you
phases.
want, but you choose to, you know, always persevere with a positive attitude. And that gets surrounded also with other people that you bring in too to help with that. You know, so you're not ashamed or afraid of it either. You know what I mean? You have your moments where you may be sad, but like you turn it into something positive, which I
Yeah.
think is very important given the situation you're in right now
Yeah.
with this cancer.
And those phases
You know?
happen. It's okay. It's part of it. You know, part of life is
Yeah.
part of life is experiencing those different emotions, and that's the beauty of it. You know.
Yes.
Ups
That
and
is-
downs, but you're still living. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually how I feel, dude. Like, even when yesterday or whatever, I'm just like, just the conversation I have is like, it's just something new to explore,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Mortality is valuable. It's precious. You know.
Yeah.
And we value it the more that, you know, when something like that happens.
Yeah.
We reflect differently than we would normally.
It's just definitely an awakening. You know what I mean?
Here's too, man. When I'm doing all this stuff, you know, because I released out like when I first had testicular cancer, but then I stopped because I started having a fear of like people's interpretation of me, and people's judgment of me, and also with work and all this stuff. And then,
But notice one thing.
What?
When you're involved in this moment, like just this video clip, hanging with, you know, two of your high school buddies, like realize this, that, you know, this is you in your element. This is when you're your happiest.
yes.
When you're videotaping, talking about yourself, your experience, and then hanging with friends, bringing them into the, you know, the circle as well to talk about their experience, and you know, it gives you strength. So that's why you have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't have this
That-
technology real time.
That's why you have to do it.
You know, 10 years ago.
Don't isolate. You know what I mean? Because when you're not happy, when you're isolated,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, I noticed that.
It's good though when people have questions, and it's good to learn about it and be aware. And this is a good way to spread that awareness. You know,
Yeah.
'Cause this is what you go through. This is, you know, the emotions, the thoughts. This is how it is. This is real.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy when you think about it too. Most people that I think we know at least knows of one person, whether it be someone intermediate or a friend of a friend. Someone knows someone that's had an issue with cancer or had a family member have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a pretty, I guess you'd say, prominent thing. A lot
Yeah.
more than at least I realized, because, you know, my grandma on my mom's side, I never met her, but she passed away to skin cancer. And it's like, that's my memory of what cancer is. You know, I don't know anybody close to me or anything till this happened to you with your cancer, you know, but everybody knows somebody that's dealt with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
What I can't believe is I've always known Alex to be probably one of the healthiest guys around. You know, the most in shape, the most healthiest, aware of his nutrition, and then it always happens to the best of us. And I think it's just that test, you know. It's just like, you know, got to take the best of us, and then make everybody else think twice about themselves. You know, it's like, man, if anybody's gonna get
Well,
through this, it's gonna be you. So
well, I love your comment.
Thanks, brother.
I'll never forget that comment where you're just like, I'm 180 pounds in great shape and I have cancer. You know what I mean?
and I'm
It's like-
180 pounds of chewed bubble gum.
Moose, you've always been 180 pounds of chewed bubblegum. All right, here he goes. Session 5.
Session 5. All right, D.
All right, brother.
I'll see you.
See
Thank you.
Yeah.